What's going on, guys? It's the Spring Trap. We're back with episode 18, and as you guys can see, we have Wicked Gaming with us today. We being Cleric Dragoon and myself. Very excited about today's episode. Wicked is an animal. He's a great guy, a lot of fun. We've been having fun already before the stream has started, and we have a lot of great questions for you. I thank you guys for coming here. I know that it's been an extra week because we weren't here last week due to the holiday, but we're back. We're excited about it. We're ready to have some fun tonight. Got a whole bunch of questions for both Goon and I and Wicked, and I'm looking forward to getting into them. So, Goon, what's up, brother?
Echo, like literally, I'm so excited right now. Having that week off, I was so jonesing for tonight's show. Taking a 2-week break is pretty tough for me. I love doing this show, so definitely having Wicked and our experience last night with Wicked. I'm doubly stoked for this show, guys. So let's go. Let's get it going.
So, Wicked, why don't you take a moment, let everyone that's here that doesn't know who Wicked Gaming is, let them know who you are, what you're about, what you do, and why you're just so great.
I don't know, great, but thanks, Echo. Thanks for having me on the show.
You're welcome.
So I've been doing YouTube for like around 3 years now, and I started with Clash of Clans, and I've been to Finland a few times to go to see the Supercell headquarters. Participated in a few live streams that they showed on their channels, and especially the first Brawl Stars tournament. If you guys ever saw that, I was in that one.
Yep.
And at the moment, I've been dabbing in a little bit of Clash of Clans, Clash Royale, and concentrating heavily on my Epic Clash Battles series that you would have seen,
Which are awesome, by the way.
Yeah, pretty stoked.
Yeah, it's
about those, man.
it's a lot of work, but I do enjoy making them. So. Yeah, bringing characters to life is joyful for me. So
Yeah, for sure. With that being said, I'm going to ask you a question to start things out. Did you have
Sure.
maybe in high school, college? Did you have any type of a drama background? Because of all this acting stuff that's going on in those videos that you make. Because like I saw your behind the scenes stuff, and there was some legit camera stuff. It wasn't just a dude with a camcorder in the woods. Like that was like legit setting stuff.
back in high school, I had no drama background, so I'm not the best actor in the world, but I did have film and television subject in school, so it just rolled in from there. I always like to document. I like to tape stuff. I like to video stuff. I've done some really some fake advertisements before when I was in high school. I don't know. I just like picking up the camera and telling a story. So. And that's why I made Epic Clash Battles, because I want to go back into filmmaking and have relevancy to what I'm doing at the moment, which is gaming. So yeah, I've always had a passion for film. So
It makes sense. You're in the right area, right, for that.
yeah, and there's not many people doing. I don't think there's anyone doing it actually. So I wanted something unique to my channel that people come to watch. So I think I got it.
There's a reason no one's doing it, man. It's because it's a heck of a lot of work to do what you're doing. You're camping out in the woods for a week to
Absolutely.
record those things. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's hot, man. There's mosquitoes. I don't know if you guys been to Australia before, but when it's summer, it's super hot. A lot of mosquitoes, humid. You don't want to be here for that.
Yeah, I believe it. But you get to hang out with a good-looking Valkyrie, which is pretty cool.
Oh yeah.
Oh my goodness, I've been like overwhelmed with messages
I
about the
believe you
Valkyrie.
have. I'm sure you have. See, there's one right there. Andrew in the chat saying the same thing, the Valkyrie.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, so her name is Alana Collins. She's a really nice person in real life, and she's a bikini model. So
Oh, look at
and
that.
she's a bikini model and stunt actress. So she's got a lot of things going for her.
She fits the role.
She does fit the role, and she enjoyed being a redhead for a couple of days. So
Who wouldn't, really, right?
yeah, well, I am a big fan of redheads. Just letting you know.
There you go. All right, why don't we hop into some of the questions that we got? Like I said, we have a lot, so we're going to roll on through them. We're starting out with one. Now, remind you guys, these questions come from Twitter, where you guys can just @Echo Through Me or @Cleric Dragoon, #Springtrap. We grab those questions, we show them here from you guys in the show. You can also come to our Springtrap communities. Literally, they're all over the place on Discord right now in so many different servers. So if you find a Springtrap room, you could know that Goon and I are frequenting it and stealing the questions from it and bringing them here on the show. So as soon as I get another replay going, I'll get into, actually I'll wait a second before I do. Let's get into the first question out of Twitter. It's popping up on your screen right now. It's from Jules, and she says, what was the first video game that each of you has ever played? And if you could have one vintage arcade game in your house, which would it be?
Oh,
Well,
go ahead, Wicked. I'm gonna answer a question in the chat. You go ahead.
Okay, I'm probably showing my age here, but my first ever game that I played was, you guys have ever heard of Atari?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep, I played Space Invaders on there, and I was hooked. I was hooked on Space Invaders.
It's the best game Atari had, man.
And when we had the Nokia phones, my first mobile game was Snake, and on the little green screen that they used to have back then. So,
okay. That's funny. I mean, it's pretty cool because I'm a teacher, as you guys know, and on Friday someone had one of those plug and play Ataris at the school, and they were playing Space Invaders on it, which was nice to see.
Yeah. What was yours?
Mine, well, I mean, I've played a bunch of video games, but I'm going to go with the first console that I ever got and first game I got from my own system, and that was the Sega Genesis. I was ready to go out and buy a Nintendo. I was like, all my friends had a Nintendo. I wanted that darn robot thing. I don't even know what it was supposed to do, but I wanted it. And I went to this local video game shop. It was like a no-name family brand place, which are the best ones. And I was ready to buy the Nintendo, and they're like, look, this Sega Genesis just came out this week, and the graphics are 16-bit, not that garbage 8-bit. And
my goodness.
They even talked to me about one day being able to go online and play against other people over the internet, which was I don't even know if it must have been a thing because they talked about it. So I got the Sega Genesis, and the first game that I ever got, which was the game that it came with, was, do you guys know? In the chat, does anybody know what that was?
Sonic?
I knew you were going to say that, but that's not correct. It was not Sonic the Hedgehog.
Alex
It
the
was.
Kid? Alex the Kid?
No, that was a great game, though, too. I played the heck out of that one. No, it was Altered Beast, where you walk around, power up, and you go kicking stuff, and you turn into the monsters on each level. Altered Beast, my favorite Sega Genesis game ever, the first one that they ever made. So that was it for me. Yeah, that's it.
Mine was Atari, and it was I think Asteroids was the first game on Atari that I played. I played a lot of games on Atari, man. Pitfall, a bunch of those older games, but
Listen,
I think the very first one was Asteroids.
I think Goon's lying. I think you had Pong, man. The original Pong with the round paddles.
That's amazing.
No.
I did
never
play
was
that.
into Pong, dude. That was the first, though, right?
Yes,
Pong?
that was the first ever console video game. It was with the round paddles. They just go up and down. It was Pong.
I'm old, man, but I never was into Pong, bro. I don't know. What's my thing?
That's funny. All right, let's get into our next question. I just got to find it here. The next one is from Rolex. We actually have two up on the screen right now. Rolex is one of the guys that we all jump on PubG Mobile with. Actually, Powerbang plays quite a bit with him and has been in a few of his videos. The guy's a beast. And of course, he's going to ask a question about PubG. And it says, has Wicked ever tried out PubG Mobile? If so, does he like, dislike, or why? and that's pretty funny. Wicked, I'll let you take that one, man.
Okay, guys. Funny question. That was a perfect time question, by the way. And I've heard a lot about Rolex. You guys always talk about him in your streams, so I'm wondering who this dude is.
He's an animal. That's who he is. Yeah.
So funny story is, I hopped on to Echo 3 Me's live stream last night. I think you were just doing some Town Hall 11 attacks, I believe.
Yep.
I believe.
Yep. Just
and then you decide to go to PUBG, cut the stream, and make a separate PUBG stream. And I was like, you know what? I've got some free time. And you're looking for a fourth player in your squad. And I was like, okay, PUBG is free. I'm going to download it. I'm going to try it out because that community tab on your YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
I'd sometimes run polls on what I should stream, and people keep saying, "Oh, you should play PUBG." I'm like, okay. So your stream and also Spooby
Yep.
prompted me to go and download the game. I'm just gonna say shout out to Spooby here.
Yes, definitely.
And so I downloaded the game, play with you guys. Took me ages to figure it out, but my first ever game, guys. We got a chicken dinner.
First game.
First
chicken.
My first debut game, and I believe was it Jim was trying to donate $10 per kill that I do.
Yeah.
Because it's my first game. So yeah, that was hype, man. I could not believe it. So
yeah, and it was a ton of fun. And actually, that stream is still live on my channel, but I edited it down. I made it into a video, and that's going to post tomorrow. I had it as a stream, and I'm like, I really need to make this into a true video. It's Wicked's first game, and that's actually going to be part of the title and everything. I had to just mark it in space on my channel. The first time I ever actually did something on YouTube with Wicked and him actually doing something in the game. It was fun. It was a ton of fun.
Echo.
I love it.
I gotta say, man, the donation hype right now is real. Thank you so much, guys. 4 donations, like in the last second here, it seems like. Thank you so much, guys. But by the way, we're talking about videos on that. Rolex. You want to see Rolex? You'll see him tomorrow, man. The video I drop tomorrow, check it out. It'll be featuring Rolex.
Yeah,
that's all I'm gonna say.
The problem with playing with Rolex is you don't even see enemies. He kills them before you can even see them. I literally go games with no kills. I made a video that said how to win PUBG with 0 kills. That's what my experience is when I play with him. I don't ever get kills.
That was like Dragoon last night. He was like killing people.
He was doing well last night.
I do want to say, Dragoon, I know you went on Discord, but there was a moment in time when you gave me a lift in the buggy and we crashed. What happened there?
You did crash. We were talking about that.
I hit some like rock formation, and next thing I know, man, the buggy's like flipping, and I'm just like, cause like it almost got me killed, dude. Like the whole thing. And so I was like, dude, I like the buggy was like smoking, and I was like, should I get back in this buggy with Wicked? I was like, heck no, dude, it'll kill him. It'll blow up on us. And I was like, no, we're not risking the chicken. And then you guys run forward and forgot about me. I'm like, no.
Mind you, Goon was not on voice. He was the one that we could not talk to, but we still were able to all bring it home. It was a ton of fun. If you guys weren't there, I wish you were.
Yeah, it was, man.
It was actually my first time ever streaming PUBG. It was a Clash of Clans stream night, and then at the end of my stream, a couple of people suggested I hop on PUBG, so I said, what the heck, I'll get in for a round or two, and it really was so much fun. I'm going to have to do more streams for PUBG exclusively because it was a good time.
It was, man, for sure.
Now, I got another question that was attached to that one, so it was up there already. It's from Bad Speller. He's actually one of my mods here on the channel. He says, a question for all. With a recent and significant shift of numerous Clash YouTubers diversifying content onto other mobile games, do you think, A, Supercell has noticed, and B, will be concerned enough to do something about it sooner? So, I'll take that in the beginning. I obviously think they noticed. I mean, they know what's going on in the mobile gaming space. They're one of the big boys in the game, so they know what's going on. They know that Battle Royale is hot right now. I mean, it's just everybody knows that's how it is. Now, what are they going to do about it? That's a discussion that I've been having with other people like Duke, Goon, and I was actually talking to Judo Sloth about it the other day too. I mean, their game it's not the new type of game is Battle Royale. Clash of Clans is not that. They can't make that. So there's not really anything they could do but make their game and their genre the best that they can do and give that the most support that they can give. Do you guys have any other feedback behind that? I mean, Wicked has been there, has met them, has spoken with them face to face. He may have a little bit more insight than me.
I mean, for me, let me just answer this because he's been there. I mean, I haven't been there. I'm just going to say this. I think Supercell really messed up in not pushing Brawl Stars faster to the Droid community and getting it out there before all these games drop. I think now it's too late as far as that game's concerned. I think with PUBG and Fortnite out right now, Brawl Stars is going to have a hard time competing with those particular games. So I think with that being said that, you know, Supercell dropped the ball there, man. I'm not really sure what they were thinking or what the problem was. As far as competing with a Battle Royale game with the other stuff, I don't know how they can. It's a different genre, different everything. But Brawl Stars, if they would have dropped it out to everyone, I think people would have been more invested in it and maybe not as apt to go play these other games per se. Maybe. I don't know. It's just
You're making Wicked feel uncomfortable. It looks like he's sweating in his chair right there. His title of his channel is Clash of Clans and Brawl Stars.
oh boy.
What do you think? What do you think, Wicked? Oh, we can't hear you, buddy. I think you muted us.
Oh no.
No.
There you go. Now
There
we
you
can
go.
hear
You're back. You're back.
Is that better? Can
Yes.
you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yep, we
yeah.
hear
All
you.
right. Yep.
Okay, so in regards to Brawl Stars, I think the main concern was, you know how Supercell loves to make games that last for at least 5 years?
Yep.
I think their main concern was that there wasn't enough content to last that long. So they usually don't like to release games unless it at least has a longevity of 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
And I think their main concern in that game, in Brawl Stars, is the end game content. So once you get all the characters, get all your boosts and all that, there's really not much to do apart from, just pushing. So I think that's the main concern. I think they wanted to redesign the interface, which they've done already, and they made it landscape. But in terms of releasing it a bit late, it could be, Dragoon could be right. If you see the Google Trends right now, Fortnite is definitely shooting through the roof. It's still going up. It's not going down at all. And maybe they're waiting for the hype to go down a little bit to release it. Yeah, that's my thoughts on Brawl Stars. It may be released, I feel it should be after the hype of Fortnite has gone down a bit. So,
I mean,
Well, let me
it's a
ask you
different
this.
kind of game, though. It's
Yeah.
not the same kind of game.
It's not. It's not.
it's a different game, but it still attracts people's attention to it. Like,
Yeah.
if you're a gamer, you'll just play that all the time because it is. I've played it. I played it last night. I was only doing a test stream, and instead of playing it for 30 minutes, I ended up playing for 3.5 hours for no reason at all. So
Yeah, because it's fun. Yeah.
exactly.
Right.
Mhm.
So compared to the games, I mean, like Wicked, what do you think? I mean, obviously they're similar as far as the third person shooter mode, I guess. But other than that, they're completely different. So do you like both of them? I mean, do they both currently hold your interest, or maybe?
Yeah, I do, like, obviously I'm being biased as well. I do love Brawl Stars. But when it comes to creating content for Brawl Stars, it is a little bit discouraging because it's only out to a couple of countries at the moment. So you only get a fraction of the views. It's not always about views, but when you want to hype up a game, it's better if it's released to many more countries. So they get to see it more.
Yeah, I hadn't played it, to be honest. I'm a Droid guy, so.
Oh yeah, hashtag All Stars Android. Yeah.
Yeah. That's me.
Yeah. Have you played it, Echo? Have you played Brawl Stars?
Oh yeah, I played it quite a bit actually. I wanted to start. So I like covering Clash of Clans as my primary. Anything that I play is going to be on my channel. That's the first thing. If I'm playing a game, it's going to make its way onto my channel. Primarily, my channel is Clash of Clans. I do quite a bit of Clash Royale as well, and I wanted to have a third game. So I was messing around with Arena of Valor. I was messing around with Brawl Stars, and now I've gotten into the Battle Royale stuff, so PubG Mobile. And I played a lot of Brawl Stars. My problem was it was difficult for me to create content for it because I wasn't good enough to grab my own content to make it worthy of people watching, and there were no type of replays or anything like that like Clash Royale has or Clash of Clans, so I could feature some of my clanmates or bandmates as it is in that game and really just kind of give people strategies to be better. So you had me running around and having fun, like little let's play type things, but I couldn't really give anything to it. So it was frustrating because I really was not very good at the game, and I guess I didn't put in the amount of time I needed to get, pretty good.
Yeah. It's definitely a game that's better for streaming, I believe. But content, it's really hard to make content for.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
you got some people. You got Lex.
Oh, yeah.
He's a beast with that. His channel blew up with Brawl Stars. You know, that's what he's all about
Absolutely.
right now. And I mean, for his sake, I hope that the game does well because he's completely invested into that right now. Like, and he's a great guy. I'm hoping that it all works out. But how do you feel? Yep.
I think the problem with me and you, Echo, is like if we're playing, we start off with Clash of Clans, right?
Mm-hmm.
And also dabbing into Clash Royale. So third game being Brawl Stars. It's hard to divide the amount of time between games to actually make really awesome content for the one game. So Lex is doing really well because did he just start off with Brawl Stars?
No, he was a Clash Royale guy.
And he stopped that just to do Brawl Stars?
Yeah,
or
he was small.
Both?
He was very small. Like I'm saying, maybe
Gotcha.
1,000 subscribers small. And then
Gotcha.
Brawl Stars came out and he said, Clash Royale's not doing it for me. I'm too small to grow and get noticed. So he just switched to Brawl Stars. And I mean, he's been to Finland. He's got the whole deal.
Yep.
You know, he's done well.
Yep.
It was a good
I
choice
knew
for
him at 600, dude. 600 subs, and wow, exploded.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
So let's move on from that conversation. We'll get to our other Twitter questions, and we got one coming here from Kristen. She's the recruiter over in the Circle of Clans, so thank you for the love right here. First of all, she says it's National Beer Day. None of us are drinking beer. What are you drinking over there, Wicked?
What do I drink?
What are you drinking in that blue cup is what I'm asking.
Well, this is just G Fuel. No, no, it's water. Gosh, sponsorship. That's just water, but I drink usually Canadian Club.
Canadian Club. I've had.
Yeah, I know. Weird, right? That's my drink of choice. Then for shots, I usually like to have a bit of Fireball or tequila.
Nice.
I think KR was the advocate.
The Fireball advocate right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you guys drink?
Well, for me, I'm finishing off a bottle of Incinerator. It's about gone. I don't know if you guys know Incinerator, but it's 91 proof Fireball, basically. I'm looking for a sponsor, Incinerator, so anytime, W Fuel, that's me. I'm your man. So sponsor me. There you go. Shots up.
Fireball is such a good name for what we do. Clash of Clans, Wizard, Fireball.
Yeah, it really is. It is a good name. It just fits. Me, I'm not a huge drinker, man, at all. I mean, I do drink beer, but I'm really happy with any kind of beer. I frequent G Fuel. I mean, that's what I'm known for here on the tubes. If I'm drinking something that's a G Fuel next to me. But I'm a beer guy. I don't like hard liquor really at all. I've had some bad experiences with it in the past. But the real part of that question was, for all three of you, which Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle do you identify with the most and why? Teenage Mutant Ninja. So we got Michelangelo the goofball. You got Raphael, who's kind of like the wise leader guy that's always in a bad mood. Donatello, what was Donatello all about besides having the...
He was smart. He was like technology smart.
Okay, tech guy. And Leonardo was the leader, wasn't he?
Yeah.
I'd be the goofball one, man. I'd be the goofball one. That'd be me.
Yeah, I like
Donatello?
No, that's Michelangelo.
That's
believe.
Michelangelo, man. Yeah, he's the
Okay,
goofy one, yeah.
That would be me, man.
I'd like to go Michelangelo. He's a lot of fun. I like just to have fun, really. So, Spoopy with the donations, man. And who's the other guy that donated? DPEG002?
Yep, DPEG,
Wow.
Spooby, frequent.
Good work, guys.
Here. Thank you, guys. Thank you. For me, I mean, I like to have fun. I wouldn't say that. I mean, he's like a complete class clown goofball, Michelangelo, and that's just not my personality. I'm not big into like crazy tech stuff. I feel like Raphael could be kind of a weenie sometimes, so I'd probably have to go with Leonardo. He's just, I don't know. He'd probably be the one that I would choose. Also, my favorite color is blue. That's the color of his stuff right there too. So, my answer is not really that good, but
Good choice. Though.
Process of elimination right there. Right. Let's continue. We're almost done with our Twitter questions right here. We got one from Rapture. Actually, this one I think is from Discord. Oh, he has one from me. What, with all the time you dedicate to Clash of Clans, Clash Royale, and lately PubG, this guy's been paying attention, playing and making videos, who grades all your kids' schoolwork that they do? Good question. Good question. Well, for those of you guys know, I am a teacher, but I teach phys ed. So I'm a gym teacher. So there's really not that much written work. Let me rephrase that. There's no written work that my students have to do that I have to grade. So when I come home, my day's over. I've been teaching PE for like 15 years right now, so everything that I have is all set, and I don't have to do crazy amounts of planning or anything. So basically, my day consists of waking up around 5:30 in the morning, going to work. I get home around 5:30 after the gym, and then it's family time. And then around 10 o'clock at night, after the kids are in bed, the wife goes to bed, then it's time for me to do YouTube. And between 10 and 1 is usually my time. That's when I get all the stuff done that I do here for the channel. And that's how I get it done, man. So basically, I don't sacrifice my job or my family or my fitness. I sacrifice my sleep. And that's going to probably take 10 years off my life, to be honest with you. So hopefully something works out here. But yeah, that's how I get it done. That's how I get it done. So
PE was my favorite. PE was my favorite subject at school.
Yeah, I mean, most. What's up, Pickles? How you doing? And we also had, who else dropped in here that I wanted to say hi to? Mario Sonic popped in, and we had Crunt Nugget dropping in. I want to say hi to you guys.
Adam's here too as well.
Oh, Time to Clash popped in? Nice.
Yeah, Time to Clash, bro. Yeah.
Do you guys have any, I mean, I know Goon, I know your schedule in and out. Like, I know the moment you get out of work and the moment that you wake up in the morning. But Wicked, do you have any weird, life-altering things that happen because of YouTube?
Not really. My day consists of, I like to go to the gym in the morning, usually every second. I have a home gym, so I have no excuse to not go, apart from being lazy or something. So I do that in the morning, and I make videos, but and I do a lot of producing work for the series that I'm making. Mm-hmm. And then I like to hang out with the girlfriend at night. So yeah, I got to look after the ladies, right?
There you go.
Look at Panda. He says, "I run in the morning to my fridge."
That
kid is funny. He should be doing comedy. He's always coming up with something funny. How about you, Goon? Do you want to share anything about your schedule?
My schedule? Oh, well, guys, basically, I work shift work. I work, nice day swing shift. So when I'm not working, whether it be during the morning or during the late night, I'm making content. I'm doing my best to get you guys some good videos out there. And I grind content constantly in my off time. So even when I have off days, I'm working on a video. All you guys know, Wicked, Echo, you guys know how much it takes. Mario Sonic, Late Sleeper, these guys. Even Pickles. Pickles has a YouTube channel. They know how much time we devote to a video. Even a 50-minute video.
Exactly.
It takes a lot of time and effort. And so if you're a content creator, you got my respect. By the way, that's off subject. But anyway, so all that extra time, excess time, I devote to my channel and YouTube. Now, like Echo said, I sacrifice sleep.
Yeah.
Sleep is like last night to do that collab, basically, that we done, or the fun on PubG. I slept 3 hours, and I went to work, and today was murderous, dude. It was horrible. But anyway, it was well worth it, and I'd do it again. I had that much fun. So hopefully Echo's video, you guys go out there and support it and watch it, because I had a blast doing it. We all did. So let's give it some love for sure.
Tomorrow.
And I'm guessing. Hey, dude, by the way, there's a guy that we need to do his question here, and I've lost track of him. He's going to bed or something. Where is he?
I missed it. Well, you find that.
He wants to know something about the best and worst troop. Hey, Kaya, how you doing? By the way, anyway,
hey,
continue
on. I believe, lots of hard work goes into videos. And it's sometimes when you look at the comments, like, oh, this video was crap. I'm like, it took me 3 hours to do this, 4 hours to do this. Yeah. But you always get bad comments, no matter what video you do. So. It's all part of the game.
It's easy to voice opinions on the internet, right?
Yeah, exactly.
We got a couple of questions that came in from Royale Gaming, and I know that he's here in the stream right now. And the first one is, I guess to the three of us, when you started YouTube, did you ever? No, this is actually for you, Wicked, because Goon and I are not very big. When you started
Nope.
YouTube, did you ever think you'd get this big? 165-ish thousand subscribers for you, Wicked. Doing well, man.
Wow.
Yeah, so that's I believe that's still a small number in YouTube subscribers, but
Wow.
yeah. So,
Goon's like, what a jerk.
Wow.
but I still believe I'm a small channel. But to get to that number is definitely a very humbling experience, and the experiences that I've gone to like experience through that point, I'm really grateful for. I wouldn't think the way I started my channel was pretty much by like accident, because when you're trying to explain a strategy to someone in your clan,
Yeah.
and then another person asks the same question or wants to know about the same strategy. All I did was, okay, I'm sick of explaining to 50 people the same thing, so I'm going to make a video about it and link that video to every time someone asks about it.
So much easier.
It was a go wipe strategy out of all strategies.
Oh man.
Oh yeah.
So everyone go to Wicked's channel, go to the first video. I love doing that to good channels, is checking out the first piece of content they ever put out.
Oh gosh. Oh.
Thank you, Joshua.
So yeah, and I made a video. They got a few 100,000 views, and I'm like, wow, this is crazy. And I was like, you know what? I enjoy doing this. So I just kept doing it, and people liked it, and then got more subscribers. And I think the breaking point, the breakthrough point was when Clash of Clans actually shared my bowler update, when the bowler got released, and that just got over 1 million views in like half a day, and it was crazy. They just don't realize how powerful their social media is.
Why can't it be like that anymore? Damn it.
Ah.
I know. I wish I started earlier.
Yeah, like that's why people are hopping onto this Fortnite hype, and I believe if I go into it, I feel like it'd be too late. Still.
I agree, man, because so many people are on that Fortnite tip. It's flooded already, which is even Fortnite mobile. It's just so many people. It's just, I don't know. That's part of the reason I'm not playing Fortnite. I think it's already flooded.
I play Fortnite, but it's just to do it because it's fun. But Fortnite is definitely different than anything I've ever played, ever. Like the building concept is crazy. That's it. I like it. It's fun. But I'm gonna tell you, man, I'm kind of crossed right now. I've got a PS4 sitting beside me, and I play it with my console clan. But man, this PUBG Mobile for me right now is starting to kind of cut into that console time, legit. So, there you go.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm done with all the Twitter questions. Let's move over to Discord and see what we got coming in over there. Also, guys, remember, if you have any questions, we can take them either during the show or after. I'll kind of just put them aside, and we'll get to your questions as well if you didn't ask anything on Discord or anything. But do you think that, this is from Stitch, coming from, well, I don't really know where, but Stitch, and he or she is asking, do you think Supercell will stop catering to their biggest money suppliers and instead listen to the community? So I guess that they think that Supercell is not really listening to the people. I have to say that I don't agree with that. I think that they do listen to what people are looking for, and a lot of the recent changes that have come to the game are to help the players and to kind of listen and improve the game based on what the players want. Do you guys agree with that, or are you on a different page than me?
I agree. For me, as far as what I've seen, I gotta say, recently, the Darien interview, we've learned so much. We know that they're monitoring a lot of stuff on Reddit, a lot of stuff in the forums. They're planning on bringing stuff that we've suggested. So I think that they're monitoring and they're paying attention now more than they ever have. That's my opinion.
I agree.
Who's the question from? Is he a person that likes Clan Wars, or?
This is from Stitch. I don't know. Actually, Goon grabbed all these screenshots for me. It's from Stitch from RKAQL. I don't know what that is, though, Goon. Do you know? We're in a lot of Discord
Uh,
servers, so
no, I know, and that's the thing. And let's take this time, guys. You guys steer the course of the show. All your questions. I'm in many Discords, and there's several different Discords that have questions. Several different communities. Thank you so much for your questions. You guys steer the show. I don't think you realize it, but anyway, carry on.
So my point on that is Supercell. Obviously, they're a smart company. They've got the stats. We don't have the stats. So, I've got a feeling the person that asked that question was a clan war enthusiast. So, so they've got stats. So they're trying to cater for everyone, not just the small percentage of people. Like the clan war. There's a clan war community, but they're only a small group of people on the game. Like the rest there's casual players, so they have to try to cater for both. So I think they are trying to balance it really well. I do notice, especially in Clash Royale, that they are focusing on esports at the moment, trying to cater for esports activity. So maybe that's why people feel like they're neglecting them. But I think they're just trying to move towards the future. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and you can't go esports with Clash of Clans. I can't see a way to make that a competitive esports style. It just doesn't have. It's not that kind of game. So
exactly, yeah.
I mean,
so I think was it Darian?
Yep.
He said that they just don't see it as an esports right now. So I think that's what the builder base was. They were trying to do with the builder base. Did you have a feeling that that's what they were trying to?
Well, yeah, it could be because
go
it's
for?
PvP. It's PvP style.
Yeah.
It could be, but it's just I don't think the love is there for it from the masses. To be honest with you, it's just not there.
I honestly think that's what their plan was trying to get that an esports scene, but I don't think the community received the builder base that well.
Some did. I know some people that love it.
I know.
Who am I? Radical Rosh. All he does is play builder base. He's huge into the builder base, which is great.
Yeah.
So there are people that are into it. It's just a very small percentage, I'd say, of people that do play Clash.
Yeah. I know my clan personally only likes the main base, so they kind of neglect it. But yeah, there's a lot of people still love it. But yeah, I reckon there's only a small percentage. So yeah,
I reckon the same. All right, let's move on to the next question. This one's from Score B, and this person asks, "What are your thoughts on the no dip style of play? And is this the future, or will we always be forced to 10v11 and dips?" I was actually just this week introduced to the AWL, which is the American War League, by Doc Holliday. I'm now covering them, and I mean, obviously, NDL, the no dip league, is where the whole no dip thing began. It means that a Town Hall 11 can't attack a Town Hall 10. A Town Hall 10 can't attack a Town Hall 9. I love it. I love the no dip league. I love the plan, the idea behind it, and what it actually makes out of a war. So I think that there definitely are going to be clans that are focused on that, but there's always going to be, 10v11 hits, and there's going to be dips, unless if you're in a war league that says you can't do that. Now in the AWL, which I thought was pretty cool, is there's no reaching either in the division that I'm covering, which means Town Hall 10s can't try and 2-star the Town Hall 11s or scout like that. So it adds another dynamic to it, which is kind of fun. But that's what these leagues are about, like making different rules to pull out different kinds of play and stuff from people that are in the leagues. Do you guys think that there's ever a chance that there will be no dipping anymore or no reaching in regular clans, like regular wars?
No,
I don't think so.
No.
Yeah.
No,
I don't either.
I don't think so. But as far as the no dip league and the leagues that use that no dip style, I know AWL, like you said, uses it. It's awesome. I love seeing that. I love seeing, Town Hall and Town Hall, 10v10, 11v11, 9v9. Those are the best, dude. Those are that's the pinnacle of attacking. Honestly, when you're going against your own Town Hall level, that's it. That's what you want to see. Personally.
I love the no bowlers in Town Hall 9 aspect, because it's just it brings out the the OG attacks. It's so cool.
Blue
Yeah.
Veeler, let's go. Let's go.
What are the chances the number of players will dramatically decline that are maxed Town Hall 11 players if Town Hall 12 doesn't have a new troop or hero? If they don't, I know I'm done. That's from Dawn Keyballs. I think they have to implement a new heroes or new troops at Town Hall 12. If they do implement a Town Hall 12, that's still up in the air. I'm still not sure about that, to be honest with you. But
I don't think personally, if they, like I told you before, if they go through their pattern, I don't think 12 will get one, because it's been every other town hall up until that point. So they go through their pattern, it's going to be maybe a new troop, but not a hero.
no,
But
7, 9, 11. Gotcha. I
Yeah.
don't want to. I've said it before. I don't want a new hero at Town Hall 12. I want new troops, though. I don't want a new hero.
Yeah,
They
new
have
troops,
to.
nice.
They have to give new troops. They know that the game is starving for a new troop. It's been 2 darn years. They're not dumb. Like Wicked said, they have the numbers. They hear the community. There's going to be new troops. There has to be. And if there's not, there's got to be something that's going to be huge to take place of it. But there has to be, in my opinion.
Well, that interview that you did with Darian, he said when they release a concept of a Town Hall 12, so they don't just want it to be just upgrading your Town Hall.
Right.
There's a new concept that they're planning, so that's quite interesting to me. But I also suggested to them when I was there, having have 3 or 4 heroes in the no, sorry, that's wrong. 4 or 6 heroes in the game, and you can pick 2 or 3 depending on your town hall. Like rotate them around depending on your strategy. Yeah, that would be another diverse thing in the game, is to be able to pick the heroes that you bring into battle. I feel like that would be a good idea.
And certain heroes would complement different types of attacks.
Exactly. Yeah. So that would bring a different aspect to the game, and I think that would be exciting to have different heroes that you can choose.
I think a lot of stuff too, or a lot of the issue too, is people don't realize their voice is heard, and if they have ideas, post them in the forums, post them on Reddit. They're monitoring this, guys. They're monitoring our wants, what we want to see out of this game, and I think they're monitoring it intently. And if it's a great idea, like if you really type it out and it's a solid idea, I think in the future it may come to fruition.
Yeah, I think the problem is like some of the community is saying, "Oh, you just need a new update. You need to fix this," but they don't give a a description or reason, or they need to voice it out properly. So they're like, "Oh, that's actually a good idea," because they don't realize that Supercell has seen the same questions over and over again. Yeah. And there's no constructive answers or responses. So I think that's what they need.
It's the same thing in life.
You're right.
The same thing in life. When you go to your boss with an issue, you should go with a solution along with your issue. Same type thing. Yep.
Exactly.
And it's funny because talking about Clash Royale a bit, because to be honest with you, I play a ton of Clash Royale as well. I always see people saying we need new cards or new troops in Clash Royale, and I feel like I get so annoyed when so many new ones come, because I'm finally upgrading mine, and then I just got the Magic Archer, and to get to play the Magic Archer on ladder, I'm gonna have to get her to at least level 3. It's gonna take me freaking a year to get her there. Like, I don't understand how. I don't love all the new troops. I kind of want it to slow down, but a lot of people, we need 3 new cards. You hear that all the time. We need 3 new troops in the game.
Yeah, there's a lot of the jump from the upgrade from 20,000 gold to 50,000 gold. I'm like, what happened to the 30,000 and the 40,000 upgrade?
I know.
What happened to that?
That would be nice.
But I think in terms of Clash Royale, like, to bring the hype, the cards do bring the hype, and people come back for new cards.
Yeah.
But I do believe they need to have a way where we can upgrade it faster, I guess, once we get them. But I guess that's what the challenges are for, to get the gold to upgrade them. So
yeah, I agree. All right, so
does Dragoon actually play Clash Royale?
I do. I do, and I think the BBXH episode, Echo suggested that I play it. I never played it, so I downloaded it and I played it. And guys, I actually liked the game. It was fun, but I'm so far behind. I still play it from time to time, but I must admit PUBG is definitely taking a hold on me. But I was playing it a lot more before PUBG dropped, and it was fun because of the live, and it was, I was going against people of my level per se, and it was kind of fun, that live interaction. I know Builder Base is similar to that, but it's different. I think CR's got a little bit more to offer than Builder Base.
Or a
Because
lot
it's
more.
like, yeah, it does. I mean, you're going against them live. Like, Builder Base is like he's attacking your base, you're attacking his base. It's different, man. CR is totally different. So I dig that part of CR, but I think I just came way too late to the party.
Yeah, and that's true. I mean, that's talking about those card levels. A great thing about PUBG, Fortnite, and those Battle Royale games is no matter, let's say I've been playing for a year, I don't have upgrades. My character doesn't have enhanced skill because of how long I've been playing. I have enhanced skill, but I'm playing with the same exact character. I may have, like Wicked. He dropped in his boxer shorts and we had some cool outfits on. But that's the only difference. It's all cosmetic stuff. So that's a great thing about the game.
By the way,
Yeah.
if Echo would have searched that game, user tip here. If Echo would have searched that game, would have actually been placed in a game that was more favorable for us because Echo was the newest rank. But I think, who searched that game? Was it you, Echo, or was it Spooby?
Spooby.
Yeah, so we were placed in a higher ranked game, and we did great. So that's one thing you need to know, Wicked, is that at your rank, PUBG actually places you in comparable ranks. So it kind of like CR, it's the same thing. It tries to equalize and put you with players that are newer.
Skill-based matchmaking.
Hey man, we got a chicken dinner on my first game, so I'm pretty much pro now. So
you basically are pro. Esports, here you come. Where's Nova at? Which town hall level? Oh, sorry.
So Speedy was an awesome player and doing as well through that whole match. So props to you guys.
Yeah. Thanks for not complimenting me, man.
Twice.
Echo, you did get the last kill, bro.
That's right, Echo. Twice, baby.
I'm kidding. We got a question coming in from Lana. Which town hall level has been your favorite? Also, do you farm with the same army constantly, or do you get bored and switch it up? Every time I get to a new town hall level, I like it more than the last. So I like town hall 11. Grand Warden's cool.
I have a town hall 11. I find it interesting. As far as farming, though, farming is not as fun for me. But I do use about the same army, dude. I do a goblin knife, whether it's 9, 10, 11. It's goblin knife for me. That's what I use. Guys, I don't know if you guys want to see that. It'd be kind of boring, but that's what I do.
People want to see your farming videos, man. I've been telling you that. Put out a farming video.
I think people enjoy Klaus's farming series.
Oh yeah.
So yeah. Beaker does farming, Dark Elixir farming as well. So he does pretty well. My favorite was obviously because I 3-starred a lot more. I was Town Hall 9, but I think at the moment I'm still in Town Hall 10. So Town Hall 10's still my favorite Town Hall at the moment.
Wait. Town Hall 10. Are you almost maxed, or where are you at?
No, I'm not maxed. I'm probably like 70% through Town Hall 10.
Have you tried the Falcon yet?
No.
Oh, that's the hot thing right now.
Oh,
that's the hot thing.
I'm gonna have to watch one of your videos, man.
That's all he's doing right now. He's just trying to promote his own content. That's what's going on. He wants you to watch a video of his.
Everybody's promoting the Falcon. It is insane. It's insane. Check it out.
Who created the Falcon?
Riggs.
Riggs
Clash
from FSS.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, what it is, it's nothing groundbreaking new. It's a queen walk Valk dive. So you got your queen walking around the base and all the Valkyries going into the core of the base. It was just finally like stamped with a name, kind of set in stone with how to do the strategy. And it's amazing. It's a great strategy. It's super strong, and it's a ton of fun to see the Valkyries go into the battle. So, he basically put it on paper, made a video out of it, and kind of, made it into its own little space for the Valkyries, and it's been great.
Is it a war strat or a farming strat?
War
strat,
because
war
it would be
strat.
pretty
Okay.
heavy on Dark Elixir to farm with all
Valkyries,
14
yeah,
Valks,
sure.
yeah. I mean,
I see.
it's good. I like
I
it.
think my clan actually uses it.
I'm sure they do.
I actually featured it, but I didn't have a name for it, so I just used AQ Walk Valkyrie, Valkyrie
Well,
attack. I think.
If you would have just put in the word Falcon, you would have gotten like 10 times the views in that video, man.
Oh.
I'm just saying.
At least 10 more thousand views.
That's what's going wrong. Okay.
That's exactly
Go.
what it is. All right, what will we give the name to the boat that sails to the builder base?
Oh, that's a good question.
That is a good question. Who's that coming from? It's come so small on this one. Dragony from Clashing Pub. What will we call that ship?
Flash Pub?
Clash Pub, yep. We should call that.
What about SS Rogan? Because Josh likes it so Josh likes it so much. Sorry, is it Radical Rush? SS Radical. I'm gonna call it SS Radical.
SS Radical. He does talk about that all the time. Now, does Radical Rosh do? I know that he does artwork for YouTubers. He does Clash with Ash. He did Molt. He did a bunch of people. His stuff is amazing.
Yeah.
Does he actually make the in-game artwork for Clash of Clans, or no?
What, for the official stuff?
Yeah, like if Clash of Clans needs artwork and stuff, is he the one that makes it? Is he their guy or no?
No, he's not. He's not. He's they have actual employed artists for that. He just does it he just does it for fun, I believe. And he's made a design. He won a design competition for their Supercell store, and that's why his design got featured in the merchandise there. So
Gotcha.
he just does it. He just does it. That's what he does. He loves to do it on his free time, and Supercell love his work. So they do share it on their socials a lot. So
Okay. We got a question from Mangus, and this is a pretty good one. It says, if you had a shot for every bad decision you've ever made, would you be sober, tipsy, or drunk? I'll let you guys take it. I've been stealing the questions right away, which I don't normally do, but you guys can take this one to start.
Dude, I'd be hammered right now. Super sorry. I'd be completely done. Just done.
yeah, I would be the same. I wouldn't be as drunk as Dragoon, I guess. I think I could find my way home, but definitely up there with Hamid. Definitely, yeah.
Ah,
I'd say for me, usually I do all right with my decisions, but lately I'd be pretty drunk myself. But
not that there's anything wrong with that.
no.
What about Kaya?
Kaya?
She's drunk all the time, right?
Well, I think you just
Oh,
answered it
boy.
right there, man. I think you just answered it
For
right
the
there.
win. The win.
Every time I go in
Why?
the stream, every time I go to the stream, she's doing fireball shots all the time.
That's true.
Hey, she does those shots for her viewers. Come on, guys.
She should get a fireball sponsorship, to be honest.
She sacrifices for her viewers. That's it.
Rumblings everywhere about Town Hall 12. How do you think that affects the competitive war scene 9 through 12 or 10 through 12? This is from Benny from Clash Pub. We've talked about this a little bit before. I think what they're saying is are competitive wars still going to be starting at Town Hall 9, or is Town Hall 9 going to be dropped off completely?
I don't think so, man. I do not think that Town Hall 9 is ever going to become irrelevant. I know Town Hall 8 did. Now, if you're Town Hall 8, no offense, but I know in the war scene it became kind of irrelevant. But I don't think 9's at that point yet. It's not like you could just completely not plan a Town Hall 9 attack and 3-star. It's not quite there yet. So I think 9's still going to be viable. I think you're going to see in the leagues, you're going to see if 12 comes, you're still going to see a division or two with 9s in it. You're going to see a heavyweight division with 12s in it, but I think 9s are still going to be viable. So if you're a war person that's trying to decide whether to make the jump, don't make the jump based on the leagues. Make the jump based on you. Like if you think that going forward in your town hall is going to bring you happiness, then go forward. If you think that you're happy where you're at and you understand 9 and you have all this diversity and you're scared to lose it, then stay where you're at. It's up to you. But I think there's always going to be a place for 9s. Right now, I mean, who knows 2 years from now, but right now, yeah.
Let's take Kay's question. What does Wicked like more, tacos or hot dogs?
Oh, boy. Oh. That was low.
Answer wisely. This is coming from Kaya.
Oh gosh. Can I say like something else? Tacos.
Tacos. Let's go for the win.
Go. He likes Mexican food. What's he gonna say? He likes tacos.
I don't think that's the real
I know
question
it's not. I'm trying to keep it PG here, Wicked. I know exactly what it is.
You're such an instigator, Kaya.
She sure is.
Oh boy, for the win.
We got a question coming from Child of the Lost, and it's a good one. Is pork off limits to the people in the Clash of Clans village?
Pork?
Hog riders.
Isn't it what they cook in the army camps?
I don't know. Is it?
I swear that's a pork roast.
Oh wait,
Maybe you're right.
Going to Clash right now.
I've got to see it. I'm going to check it out.
Yeah, I'm gonna zoom in as soon as I'm done looking at this attack right here. I'm up at 3 strikes right now, showing some love to their war that's going on. But I will look too. I think you're right. I think it is a pig, but that was put there before hog riders were in the game. Didn't it start out at like the lower town hall levels as like a leg of a chicken or something like that? Or it's been so long. I think
so. What is it now?
I don't even have an army build on this account.
Oh, okay. The higher army camps don't have anything on there. Okay.
Let's see.
I don't know.
All right. Oh, I got balloons all over mine. There's some. I can't even see.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, there's nothing there. Oh, here we go. I got nothing on mine maxed out.
Yeah. I think at lower levels there is like some sort of meat. So I don't know. I don't know if it's Can anyone answer that in the chat?
Yeah.
Is that pork or a chicken?
Poutine. Let's go. He must be from Canada.
All right. Well, we'll have to get back to that question. What country do you think the traitor is from?
The traitor?
Let's take a look at him.
Is he the guy with the log?
No, the traitor. He's the guy.
Oh, yeah.
Ah, man.
That's interesting.
I'd say Middle Eastern descent, maybe.
He's
Possibly.
American. He's from Sweden, no?
Oh, I don't know. He don't have the horny hat, like the horns, like that, like the Viking. Isn't that Sweden? The Vikings? I don't know.
Ooh. Here's another.
It's really hard to tell. I'm gonna say. I'm gonna go with Dragoon with that one as well. Middle Eastern.
Yeah, Middle Eastern.
And I'm taking us up to the next question. What's the cutest animal you've ever seen, and how would you cook it? From RC Tony.
What is cute? That is. I don't know if that's a cruel question.
It kind of is a cruel question. Cutest animal you've ever seen, and how do you cook it?
Oh gosh.
Cutest animal.
I've got to say the cutest thing that I've seen is a baby penguin, like in real life.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know how I'd cook a penguin, man. I would probably. I don't even want to think about it.
Be a little gamey, I would say.
I think it'd be good as like a slow cooked meat. So like a slow cooker.
Oh, God.
That's such a morbid question, man.
Yeah, it sure is.
Well, that's the pubbers. I know where that came from.
That's the spring trap right there.
Yeah.
I like baby polar bears. They're pretty darn cute.
Oh, you could definitely roast it, man. To put on the spit.
Crock pot.
You gotta get past mommy though first to get that baby polar bear.
Oh yeah.
You ain't lying, bro.
All right, we got Connor coming in. Do you pour your milk first, then cereal, or cereal, then milk?
Cereal and milk. Yeah.
Definitely cereal then milk. For
Agreed.
Sure.
Agreed.
Yeah.
And then we got Bang Bang asking cow milk, almond milk, soy milk, or frog milk.
What? Is it frog milk?
I don't think so.
I feel like that's a troll, man.
I think so.
Cow milk, dude. Cow milk.
Yeah, I like cow milk too.
Yeah, I go for cow milk. I think almond milk just tastes watery. I don't know. I don't know about you guys if you ever tasted almond milk.
I
My
have.
kids,
It doesn't sit well with
drink
me.
it. I'm old school, man.
We got him.
Oh.
He's saying yes, it's a pig on the spit in game.
There we go.
Yes, they do eat pork in Clash of Clans. It's the retired hog riders, maybe the ones that don't make it out of battle.
Maybe so. Maybe so. Nothing goes to waste. Nothing goes to waste.
I feel like that's cannibalism for some reason. I don't know. Even though...
Only if the other pigs are eating it. The riders can eat it though.
That's true, but
it's the best.
That's a true betrayal right there.
It's the way to honor your beast.
He was a good pig.
If it
Now
didn't
let's
make
eat
it
him.
through the battle, you just honor it and you eat it. It's not right. It doesn't. No, let's move on again.
Let's move on.
Oh, we got one from AC from the NDL. Cleric Dragoon, this one's for you. And I guess I can answer it too. How do you guys go about picking your guests for the show?
Well, honestly, I seen this question. For us, it's just like in the communities we make a lot of connections, and really and truly, I'm not sure that there's a rhyme or reason to how we do it per se. I think it's kind of like me and Echo just kind of talk about it, and we say, hey, let's ask so and so, or let's ask so and so. And it could be a content creator, it could be a league owner, it could be just a person from the community. As you guys can go back and see our previous shows. So like sometimes it's just us talking and whoever it is at the time that just comes up in a conversation.
Mm-hmm.
Rose says the sexier the guests are, the better chance they have.
Well,
Thanks,
Panda, how
Rose.
sexy do you think Wicked is then, man? I mean, shoot, most of our guests are dudes. I don't think that plays any role in there, Panda.
No question here, but nice, Brian. Nice.
Do you dye your beard, Goon?
Do I dye? Yes, I dye it gray. I try to dye it gray so that I look older. It takes a lot of effort, guys. I spend a lot of time making sure that I get everything just right. Gray here, gray there. Not even, I want to kind of, spread it around so that it don't look like I dyed it. So it's a lot of effort, guys. I do it for you. I do it for you guys.
It's a very well trimmed beard, I gotta say, Dragoon.
Thank you so much.
We got GGSP in the chat right now. I'm going to take his question right now rather than holding out. With PubG and Fortnite and other games becoming increasingly popular on mobile, what is your opinion on the future of Clash of Clans and Clash Royale since they are strictly mobile games? Do we think that Battle Royale games are going to take over the mobile market? Because...
No. I disagree. That's hot for right now. It's hot for right now. I love playing Fortnite. I love playing Clash of Clans. Both of them are different games. I think it depends on the person and how much time you have. I mean, if you have enough time to support several different games, thank you, Russ. It just depends on that. But I don't think it's going to take over. I mean, because eventually there's going to be people out there that don't like battle royale genres. It's not for everybody. It's some people like respawn games. Are there going to be like Call of Duty type respawn games on the mobile soon? Who knows?
That'd be cool.
But yeah. I mean, it'd be something different. But no, it's not even in the same genre as Clash of Clans. So I don't think it's going to take over. I think it's going to do well. Fortnite and PubG are definitely doing well right now. But I don't think it's going to take over.
Mm-hmm.
It's a different type of genre of game.
Could you imagine if it was reverse, like say PUBG and Fortnite were out as long as Clash of Clans and Clash Royale were, and then Clash of Clans and Clash Royale came on the scene, people would be asking that question in reverse.
Mm-hmm.
But Goon is right. There's not every game is for everybody, and it's the hype right now. Once that hype is done, they'll go spread out evenly back to the other games that they were playing. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, and it's tough for me sometimes to get in any battle royale because the games take 30 minutes. Sometimes I like just jumping in a game of Clash Royale or getting a farm attack in Clash of Clans. 'Cause it takes me 5 minutes, and sometimes it's all the time that I get in one sitting or 10 minutes. So you have to really dedicate time and alone time for getting into a battle royale round when you're as good as us and you don't ever die.
Oh yeah, chicken dinners, man.
Chicken dinners.
That's right.
You
Let's
ever not get
go.
them? Who's the greatest clasher in the modern era? And it's because I'm Batman saying that one. Asking that one, I should say.
I cut off the bottom. I think he hinted towards himself. I cut off the bottom.
Sure, he did. But are there any Clash of Clans people that you think that stand above others?
Well, I mean, for me, what's the for you guys? Just thinking about Clash as a whole and stuff going around. Like, do you think locally, or do you think like guys you've seen on streams, or like when I start thinking about locally, I've seen a lot of great talent, in my family and the clans I cover. But if you start thinking about like guys that maybe Supercell have backed, I think of what's his name, Izu. I think his name is.
Itsu, yeah.
Yeah, I think of Itsu straight away. Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
and that, yeah, because he's been a very strong talent in strategy. He's transitioned from, say, Clash of Clans to Builder Base. I know that he's done that, and you guys know in Builder Base it's live, and so you don't have a whole lot of time to kind of formulate a plan. So that's one thing about Builder Base I'll say. I mean, literally, you got like 30 seconds to kind of figure it out and hit the base. So somebody that can do that and actually wreck a base, I mean, that says a lot about them as a strategic attack. So
Yeah.
maybe Itsu, possibly.
Yeah, Itsu's definitely like the surgical goblin of Clash of Clans. So.
And I know that guy's a Clash Royale guy. I don't know a whole lot about that guy. I apologize for that, but I've heard the name.
He could play any deck anywhere and win. I mean, he's just, I don't understand. He's good with anything. He's a great player.
Yeah.
We got one coming.
Hey, one question on that. Hold on. One question on that. Okay, knowing how Clash Royale runs, knowing how Builder Base runs, do you think the Clash Royale player, being that it's live and it's interactive, you think they're actually kind of more strategic than the Clash of Clans player?
More strategic, I wouldn't say.
Well,
I
I'm
wouldn't
saying,
say so.
like, well, because it's more reactionary to
Yeah.
what you do. Like, it's kind of like chess. It's like, oh, he done that, I'm going to do this. In Builder Base per se, which is more live, it's reaction to the base. So, what do you think? Which takes more thought, which takes more skill.
I still think knowing what army composition you have to bring into to attack for a 3-star in Clash of Clans is still needs a lot of strategy.
Yeah,
and you still have to react to if things go wrong. Like if things go wrong, if you didn't do the funnel properly, and then you have to try to react to fix that and still get a 3-star. I still think that's. I still think both games. I think they're just equal in strategy wise with the player.
I mean, you could
Just
look at
different
hit percentages. I mean, what's a good hit percentage, Goon, in Clash of Clans for Town Hall 9?
Town Hall 9, I'd say
100%.
probably, I'd probably say like 80 percentile. is pretty good.
Okay, that
Yeah.
is pretty good. So then you could ask in Clash Royale, do players win 80% of their matches? Although then you get into card levels and stuff like that, and there's a point where, you know, you get over 4K trophies and card levels really start to matter quite a bit.
Oh yeah, I can't. Yeah, I can't get any further to where I am now because of the card levels. For sure. Yeah.
Thank you, Garen.
Now, Supercell is kind of equalized that with Clash with the troop level upgrade. You know what I mean? So you could use that during a war attack.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So maybe they should do that in Royale.
Maybe.
That would be kind of cool.
But
I've got a
let's
question for
suggestion.
Dragoon. I've got a question for Dragoon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When is the head reveal?
Head
Oh damn it! I've only seen you with a hat.
It's because I hate combing my hair, man. Like I just put a hat on, dude.
Damn it!
That's funny.
You could have like drawn that out for a special 100th
Nah.
episode.
Nah. It's I get it cut like once a month where
He's-
neither or not, and for the trap I wear
Still
hats.
learning. We got a question coming from yes.
Didn't I do a trap without a hat, Echo? Didn't we do one early?
I don't know. I mean,
I
I've
could've
worn
sworn
hats a
me
lot,
both.
but not all of them.
I could have sworn me and you both didn't wear a hat one trap. Like it was early though.
I don't
It's
remember.
probably like first or second episode or something.
That's the first time I've seen the hair. So
I got hair, man. I mean, I'm not bald. It's just I just hate fixing it. I just stick a hat on. Plus, hey, man, this badass logo. Let's go, man. Let's go.
We got a question from Alex. Since tomatoes have been classified as a fruit, should tomatoes be acceptable to be in a fruit salad?
no.
No.
I'm not a fan of tomatoes.
I
Only
agree.
sauces.
No.
That's it. It's just weird, man. It needs to be out.
We got Corrupt coming through asking, do you think Queen Walk is becoming too common, should be nerfed, or is it fine as it is?
I'm seeing more and more Queen Walks, and I'm actually happy with that because that lets me know that people are watching us as YouTubers, content wise, and they're learning and adapting, and they're starting to understand. Because Queen Walks, I think for a while I think they felt like that only the top echelon of players could do them, but guys, everybody can do Queen Walks once you learn how to funnel them. And seeing those type of attacks, they open up so much diversity in your attacking strategies, man. Like just adding a Queen Walk to something, man, it's amazing. So I like seeing
it adds a different phase to the attack. So you instead of just funneling and shooting, you got the AQ walk to start off with, and then you deploy the army that you want. So it adds an extra phase, which I think is good for the game.
I agree.
Yeah, agree.
It promotes less spammy attacks, really.
Yeah, it's a skilled attack. It's a very skilled attack, and it can go wrong if you don't know how to do it.
But they have nerfed the Queen Walk. Like now the healers can get hit by the air mines and stuff like that. Like that wasn't always a thing. That nerf happened forever ago.
Yeah.
I don't know, but I mean, I don't know.
It's better seeing AQ walk than a mass attack. You know what I mean? So.
I would say use your base building skills to develop base designs that make Queen Walks difficult.
You know what?
It is a base building game after all, right?
Exactly.
It is, and let me tell you something, man. I did a Queen Walk on a base, and I do a mixture. Like if I'm pressed for time, the two attacks I use is Gobo Laloon and Queen Walk Laloon. If I don't have a whole lot of time to plan, those are two attacks I go to. I hit this base one time that literally he had 5 air mines out because he knew the way he set the base up, they were going to Queen Walk it. He killed all my healers but one at the very beginning of the attack. It was rip.
Yeah.
But
Base design.
But you chance it. If I would have hit that base with a different style of attack, even if it would have been an air attack, he would have been screwed. But it's set up for Queen Walk La Lune. It was perfect. It was like he baited me. It was a perfect base design. He wrecked me, dude. I failed that attack. Yeah.
So wasted an attack and got to clean up.
Yeah, exactly. So that's my answer right there. No, I don't like the nerfing of it, but you have to build against it. We got a question coming in from 4Janes, and they ask, "What's your favorite strategy for farming and war at Town Hall 9?" It's phase 1 of that question, and then it gets good after that.
I got Dragoon.
What's that?
Oh, I was gonna go Dragoon for
favorite farming strategy.
Yes, farming.
I'll only use one, so y'all guys go on that one.
I'd say Lunyon. Lunyon works good. Barch, depending. Barch is good everywhere. There's nothing crazy or fancy about it, but it gets you loot and it's cheap.
Yeah. Because I don't have much time to farm as much, I try to go for a Dark Elixir as often as possible. So sometimes they're like deep in the center. So I have this weird AQ, not AQ walk, healer P.E.K.K.A combination that I use to get in deep with some jump spells. Because I don't really need elixir, so all I'm trying to do is Dark Elixir. So I've got this random farming strategy that I always use every single time. and Goblin Knife as well.
Video out of that, man. There we go. What's up, Bad Speller? And we got a donation with a question from Jim coming in. Can we have more 0.5 content? And I get this asked a lot, or people are always asking for low hero content, and I cover like 10 different clans, and the majority of the clans that I cover are war clans, and the majority of the players in those war clans are maxed out accounts that are just kind of sitting at their level. So that's the reason why you don't see many low level hero attacks from me or 0.5 accounts, because the people that I'm in the clans with, where I'm getting my content from, the majority of them are maxed out players, and so it's tough.
I do have an account in two clans, two different clans that I think it's Ice Bears and Crown Royal that I get my lower level hero stuff. But 0.5, I don't cover a lot of 0.5 stuff, man. And I think you can still see, because like 0.5, you can still see the attacking part of that with the regular Town Hall, whether it be an 8.5 or 9.5. You're going to be using either a Town Hall 10 or Town Hall 9 attack. So there's really no need to cover it from that standpoint. So I don't really do that. So those two clans, I don't have a whole ton of low-level content. It's still tough to find, because when I post to you guys low-level hero content, it's up against a really solid max defense base. So not really. I mean, because if he's attacking a baby, what's what I missed? He's just attacking a baby.
Kaya is in trouble. Is what it is.
Kaya, you're messing me up. Anyway, yeah. So yeah.
But with that being said, if you have a clan with mid-level heroes or low-level heroes, and you have content, like I have clans not calling me, but hitting me up on Discord all the time saying, I got this great thing, you should come over and check it out. And a lot of times I can't, but sometimes, if you have that low-level stuff and you have good replays, I can come over and I can make a video out of something like that. I know Goon could too, and Wicked may even be willing to as well. I'm not sure, but yeah.
I'd be happy to, man.
And the part 2 of the question I find interesting. Would you take $100,000 to quit video games? And if not, what would be your price? Me, I would not quit video games for $100,000. It's a huge part of my life. But there is a number, I'm not sure what it is, that I would quit video games for. I mean, I'm sure we all have our number to do anything, really.
100,000. That's only like 2 years of video game playing. So 100,000 would not be my sell-off price.
Agreed.
Yeah, I'd say maybe 2 mil. I don't know, 3 mil. I don't know.
I could retire with it and never work again. But yeah, you'd have.
But the thing is, I love video games. Like I've grown from like when I was from little, where I started playing, and I just don't see my life without it. Like even when I'm old, I've got a feeling I have all my grandpa friends come over, have a LAN.
Yeah.
You know how instead of lawn bowling or 10-pin bowling, we're just gonna have a LAN and have Call of Duty 2080 or something. I don't know, something like that.
I think mine. I mean, I love gaming a lot, but I love a lot of other things too that could take its place if someone threw $1 million at me. I'd probably stop $1 million. I couldn't say no.
Tax free.
Tax free.
Like a video? Are they saying video games or every game in like general, like board games and?
I assume they're talking about video games.
Yeah.
So you can still play Yahtzee if you want to.
Yeah, I'd say over $1 million. I'd say over $1 million.
$1 million, because then you could do some good stuff with that and just get into something different. We got a question from Brian coming through with his donation. First of all, thank you. And the question is for all three of you. Favorite attack right now in War? Is it the Falcon, Bow Witch, Go-Bo-Loon, Perfect Storm, or anything else?
It's got to be the Falcon for me, man. I'm gonna answer this
Falcon.
quick. 7.5K views.
Now that
Thank
you
you
know
so
what it
much.
Falcon is sweet. I like it. It's nice to see the Valkyries going in, but I also really do love the Perfect Storm. You don't see it done a lot. It'd be pretty close between the two.
It's a nice attack, dude. It's a nice attack. Perfect Storm, for sure.
I still go with the Go-Bo-Loon because that's what I'm best at. But do you remember the time when the Valkyries, when it was early on the game, that I don't know if in your clans, but in my clan, it was like shunned if you use the Valkyries for an attack.
Yes, I
Because
remember
they were so weak.
They were horrible.
They were so weak back then. They just died instantly. So
If you don't keep a heal on them now, they're gonna be dead.
yeah,
They're gonna be dead. You gotta keep, but they spin and tear those walls apart so nicely, especially in a raid. It's terrible, man.
They do.
Max Valks, OP.
We got Crunk asking if we've seen the multi-mortar in action yet. Hey, Lauren. Yeah. In War, have you guys seen any base being hit by multi-mortar? What do you think of it?
No.
I haven't.
No,
either.
I haven't. I haven't either.
I haven't either. So let's move on.
That was a quick question.
Yeah, and we haven't seen it, so no. Oh, we got a desert island question. The three of you, your plane crashes down after the first ever Springtrap live show from Finland. I'm sorry, this is like tiny and I'm trying to see it. Food runs short. It's clear somebody has to take one for the team so the other two survive. Who do you eat first? That's easy. I would eat the one that has the shortest left to live. So, sorry, buddy.
I'm going to go with that.
The shortest what? The shortest what?
The shortest left to live. The oldest dude I would eat first.
I'd be the tenderest,
It's been cured over all your years.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
We got him supposed to be
You're a great aged wine.
Yes. Yeah, exactly. That's
nice.
What made us addicted to Clash of Clans? It's coming from Red 9.
Oh, wow.
Me, I like grinding. I like grinding games. Now, I don't like multiple grinding games at the same time. So, example, I tried playing Boom Beach for a while and Clash of Clans, and it was just too much grinding for me. But I do love grinding. Like, I'm even grinding my Builder's Village up just because I have to, even though I don't have to, if that makes sense.
I guess for me, I like the medieval type game. And before that, I loved Age of Empires. I don't know if you ever played that game.
Yeah, I haven't played it.
So it's kind of like that in a way, and it was on my mobile. So the fact that it's on your mobile and you have your mobile on you all the time, that's what made it addictive for me. So Supercell did well on that one.
They did. Goon, why are you addicted,
I
man?
got hooked, man. Like, I seen a TV commercial, and I downloaded it. I got hooked, like, in the very early stages of it, like where you play those. I don't even know what Town Hall it was, like 3 or 4. And I was like, man, I'm so OP. Look at this.
Beast.
And Beast. Let's go. And I got hooked on it, and I told all my friends at the time. We were all playing first-person shooters on the PS3, I believe it was. I was like, guys, you got to download this game. It's sick. So we all downloaded it, and it's all history now.
Yeah, that's what happened to my friends too. I told my friends, and they're like, "Oh, we're already playing it. Where have you been?" I'm like, "All right, cool."
Yeah, let me play it and blow up on YouTube and make strategy videos.
Yeah. Never know what life does.
You never do, and that's pretty cool. We got Dex, I think, asking this question, and it's for you, Wicked. Do you think Clash is dying? And you don't have to answer it like that, because I know that's like taboo to talk about Clash dying, but if yes, what could be done to bring it back? So, what are you, I mean, everyone, let's ask it like this. We've seen a ton of people put out Clash is dying videos. What are your feelings on that?
Yeah, it's definitely clickbait for that.
Well, yes, I agree.
Without knowing the stats, I don't think it's dying. There's still millions. You gotta remember, there's still millions of people playing it. Like whether it's warring or just casually. My thoughts on dying. I think the hype isn't as big as other games right now, and I think that's just natural for every game that comes out is the hype at the beginning. The only ways that could bring the hype back is obviously we need a new troop for Clash of Clans. Mm-hmm. Possibly Town Hall 12 with a different bit twist than just upgrading to Town Hall 12 and upgrading walls and all the defenses again. We need something different there. But I believe, Clash of Clans is not the biggest hype right now, but there's still millions of players still playing it, and I think people just got to remember that it's not just about one or two people that say, "Oh, Clash is dead." There's a lot of people still play it, so that's all that matters.
Still one of the top games in the App Store.
Yeah, you got to realize mobile games don't really last that long. Like Candy Crush, Fruit Ninja, the hype is only like 3 or 4 months for those games max, and Clash of Clans is like 6 years old, and it hasn't stopped yet, and it won't stop till I reckon still got a good 10 years for it. It'll go up to 10 years and still people will play it. So
it's definitely a different type of game. I kind of compare it to chess. Really, it's really kind of like a chess game, but with lots of different pieces.
Yeah, and Clash of Clans is like every time a game that is made that is similar to it, everyone just goes, "Hey, that's just a Clash of Clans ripoff."
Yeah,
right. Game, yeah. And some of them really are, though. Let's be real.
Yeah.
Yeah,
exactly.
We got one from Rose Panda, who's been hanging out with us here all night in chat. My question: if you guys could have any kind of setup for YouTube or gaming, what would you have and why? Monitors, desks, chairs, PCs, name it all.
Oh.
I'll say for me, I have myself my Origin laptop, which I love. I honestly am pretty happy with my setup. I would like a nicer desk because I'm currently working at an IKEA kitchen table that I've had for a long time. It's getting the job done well, but I'd like some drawers. And I was sponsored by E-Wing gaming chairs about a month ago, but I have not yet gotten my gaming chair, so I don't know if that's actually true anymore. They definitely told me I was, but I still got my garbage chair right here. So I'd like a nicer chair. What's that?
Did you do anything for them for the? Did you shoot them out of video?
I just I couldn't shoot them out of video because I didn't get the chair yet. I was gonna do. I made all the arrangements with them. I guess you could say I made a whole bunch of artwork and I've been promoting them, and they gave me a code and all that stuff. But as far as actually, getting the product hasn't happened. So. Emails have been sent. We'll put it that way. We'll see where it goes.
I think I'd like to get a laptop. I have a desktop right now on a desk that I built, by the way. But yeah, the 204s and scrap wood I had in the thing and put some paint on it, and it works for me. But the room that I'm in is kind of small, so I had to kind of hand design my stuff. I got a beer and liquor fridge over here. Nice. Which is under another table, and anyway, I kind of filled out my space. I'm not sure that I can have anything but stuff that's handmade in this small space, but I'd like to have a laptop, man. I got a dual monitor setup. That part is really nice. But it'd be nice to have a laptop so that I could be mobile. If I take a trip or whatever, I could carry that laptop with me and still, make some content when I'm on the road or traveling or vacay or something. Because ultimately, I don't want to let my subscribers down and not have a video for you guys out each day.
Yeah, that's true, Dragon. I actually have I've got a PC and I have a laptop, a gaming laptop, and you kind of need in this field because you do travel a lot. You're not always at home. But my ultimate setup is I think I had an eye on some Alienware PCs, and then maybe like a 3 monitor setup, maybe a high definition TV up the top above everything, and I definitely need to get a fridge for near my desk.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good idea. Now you want me to get? I'm going to get a fridge tomorrow then.
Look, I just lean over. I can open the door right here, dude.
That's nice.
It's a dorm room fridge. Perfect.
And actually, he's sitting on a toilet, which is why he never gets up to use the bathroom after all this drinking.
That's why the room is so small.
He's pantsless right now. He's in a bathroom. Yeah, that's exactly what's going on.
I'm in some bad pants, but we won't talk about that. But I bought this at Office Depot, man. $50. Let's go.
Oh gosh.
It's soft. It's so nice.
That looks so comfortable. That looks more comfier than gaming chairs, to be honest.
Yeah, it is. It's pretty comfy, but I don't know, man. The gaming chairs look pretty cool, so that would be nice maybe one day.
One day. Me too. All right. Well, we got questions. Okay, so we're getting low on questions, guys. I got a couple more that are not Clash related. I've been copy pasting a few of them from the chat, so if you guys have any questions, throw them in the chat. And we'll get to them soon, but we're getting towards the end of things, guys. So we're gonna get to this one right now, and I'm gonna dip out for about 1 minute while these guys answer it. We got favorite action movie. What is your favorite action movie? And then what is your favorite drama? Go.
Favorite action movie? Wow.
Dude, I know right off the bat for me, dude.
Go for it, man.
Saving Private Ryan is my favorite action movie. I love it. That was great. What was the other one?
And drama movie.
Drama. I don't know that I watch drama movies.
Yeah, my take to drama is there's enough drama in real life. Why would I need to watch more drama?
Right, so for me, like if I'm thinking of like a movie that kind of encompasses it all, would be Forrest Gump. Would that be drama?
That is part of. Yeah, I think that's a whirlwind drama, but drama
the Matrix.
Nonetheless.
Wait, that's sci-fi though, Kea. I think sci-fi's in here. This is my question, I believe. I'm not sure, but I believe it is. Saving Private Ryan with Tom Hanks. To me, like, it's not actual history, but dude, that movie's sick as far as an action movie. I love it. Absolutely. I've probably watched it 20 times or better. Maybe more.
I don't know if you class this as an action movie. I think it's an action movie. But Braveheart, that was like my favorite movie that I've seen so many times, like over 50 times.
For sure.
Yeah, I just love medieval movies. They're just really. I just like how there's mass amount of people fighting, and then they actually have to have skill to fight hand to hand.
Did you see Excalibur?
Excalibur? No, I haven't. Oh, I think I have actually.
It's older.
Yeah.
It's older, but it's around. It's talking about King Arthur and all that. But it was an early one, and I loved it. Excalibur was awesome.
The favorite action movie at the moment, like recently, just because it's recent, is Pacific Rim 2. Like, I didn't like Pacific Rim 1 that much, but Pacific Rim 2, I totally loved it.
Wait a minute now. You mean okay? So I love Pacific Rim 1. So you're saying Pacific Rim 2 is better?
It's better. Have you seen number 2 yet? Oh, it's amazing. Oh my
Dude, if
goodness.
it's better than one, dude, I've watched one at least 15 times. At least.
Yeah, one is I just love giant robots, aliens, sci-fi. It's amazing. But Pacific Rim 2, I don't know. It just had a better, I guess, a better story. I think the actors in it did a brilliant job. I think it had the guy from Star Wars in that one, and I think it had more comedy elements as well. A little bit of a light-heart moment. So. Yeah, I definitely recommend Pacific Rim 2 if you haven't watched it yet.
Wow. Hadn't seen that one. Good night,
And
Ed.
and drama, yeah, that's a hard one, man. Drama. Oh, I can't even. I would say Forrest Gump is up there
It's a
for
great
drama.
one. You
Yeah.
got
Forrest Gump.
Castaway. Castaway was good.
Oh,
Wilson. Yeah,
Castaway.
That was a good one.
That's a great. Yeah.
yeah.
What
Yeah,
else
I'm not
is in
into
that one,
drama
dude?
that much.
What else we got? Favorite comedy and favorite sci-fi. I'll jump in on comedy. I think I've said this before. My favorite comedy ever was Office Space. It's from the 90s. That movie, funniest thing ever. I probably watched it 30 times.
Oh, space.
You don't know it?
I think Friday, man.
You like Friday?
Friday?
Yeah,
You
yeah.
Really?
Wow.
I would not guess you liking Friday, man.
Yeah, man.
Jeez.
Not profiling you or anything, but wow.
Yeah,
Come
exactly.
on. Come on.
No, it was
funny.
pretty funny. It's pretty funny.
It was funny, man. I loved it. I thought it was great.
I can't even think of my favorite comedy because there's just so many.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, Dumb and Dumber. One of the guys there, Dumb and Dumber. That was a great one.
Oh, I liked Ace Ventura when he was popping out of the
Oh.
Rhino. Remember? That was good.
Yeah. Oh, that
Yeah.
was hilarious. That was hilarious, dude.
I think I liked Happy Gilmore back in the day. Happy Gilmore was I watched it heaps of times.
That was good too. Yeah. They were
and
good
then
in the
Adam's-
90s. Comedies were great in the 90s. I mean, that's what we're looking at right here.
And then Adam Sandler just got weird in the movie selections that he did recently. So
Yeah, he was good back then.
Right.
there's so many comedy and thrillers and sci-fi are like my favorite genres. So I can't really say my favorite.
I know
All right.
my favorite sci-fi, dude. Like right off the bat. I mean,
What?
I have not seen a movie as many times as I've seen Aliens. The second, not Alien, Aliens. Second one, I've seen. I don't even know. Over 30, easily over 30.
Yeah, Super Troopers is a good one, Kaya.
That's my favorite sci-fi movie of all time.
My favorite sci-fi, my favorite TV series would be, I don't know if you guys seen Battlestar Galactica.
Yep.
No.
That's probably my favorite series.
See, I'm not a big movie or TV. I'm more of a TV person than a movie person, so I don't have really great answers for any of these, to be honest with you.
Series? Game of Thrones, man. Game
Yeah.
of Thrones.
Okay.
That's fantasy, right?
Well, I mean, the series is just series, so it could be anything, right? Red Echo?
Yeah, if my favorite TV series could be anything, but I mean, I have so many. Let me go with my top five. My top five. So, my top five series. D-Peg. We got Lost is one of my, and these are in no particular order. Lost is one of my favorites, top five. The Office, which is a comedy, top five. You got Dexter. It's definitely in my top five. You got This Is Us, which I'm currently, watching. Love that series, which is like love drama stuff, which is weird, but I love it. And Breaking Bad, top five right there.
Beautiful.
I haven't seen Breaking Bad.
Oh my god! That's It's probably my number one. It's really great. It's about a high school science teacher who is a genius and like started a company and then left it to be a teacher and was just struggling through life with financials, and he ends up getting cancer, and he decides that he's going to start cooking meth and getting into that's the number one. It's the best one. I've watched it twice through, and it's like 8 seasons long, and I watched it twice. Although Lost I did watch twice also.
Where have you been, Goon?
Goon, that's one you gotta
Oh,
watch.
I just didn't watch it because it was like a dude making drugs. So I
You
was like, I
gotta.
don't want to see that.
I'm
Goon.
so
I didn't like.
jealous that you haven't seen it.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't seen it, man. I
I
hadn't
wish
seen
I
it.
could watch it over again with fresh eyes.
Yeah, me too. Me too. Would love to.
I might check it out, guys. I
You
might check
got.
it
You
out. My
have to. You
daughter's
have to.
got.
Listen, this is what I
She's
want
got
on your channel.
Netflix.
This is what Wicked and I want on your YouTube channel. A weekly analysis and impressions of Breaking Bad. So you need to do a
Yeah.
vlog, a weekly vlog on your channel of what you've seen in Breaking Bad. Can you commit to that?
Let
You
me
have
just
the
say
face.
this.
You have the face cam now, man.
Yeah, but not everybody's seen Breaking Bad, though, right?
Everyone has seen Breaking Bad. First of all,
All right, so
I will
chat.
promote it every week.
Is there anybody in the chat that hasn't seen Breaking Bad besides me? Anybody? Let's go.
There are not many people that I talk to that say that they haven't seen that.
I reckon they should type 1 if they've seen it, 2 if they haven't seen it in chat.
Oh, Deepak says he rewatches yearly. Wow. Okay, so Stackish says me. I don't know. This other guy's invite me, bro, but that's not telling me anything. I haven't. Okay, so Magnus hadn't seen it. Whoa.
Here we go. Here's the ones.
All the ones of the people that have seen it, all the twos of the people that haven't. Mario Sonic has seen it too. That's surprising that Kaya hasn't watched that. Okay, so
Thank you, Kaya.
We're changing this now. It's going to be Goon and Kaya dual vlog. It's going to be Netflix and chill nights, weekly recaps. I want to hear about both the show and the experience you and Kaya had together during your Netflix and chill.
Wait a minute now. Hold up.
Netflix and chill.
Yes.
That should be the name of the series.
Yeah.
I might have to. All right, so if I check it out, I'll definitely put a Twitter. I'll put a post on Twitter, and I'll let you guys know.
Man,
That's all I can promise you on that one.
it's such a great show.
Oh, I can't believe it. You want to know my list? It's not 5. There's a lot more.
Okay, go
not
for
a
it.
lot more.
Yeah.
So obviously Battlestar Galactica, Vikings. If you ever see that show, Breaking Bad, Game of Thrones, Dexter, Son of Anarchy.
I didn't like that.
Banshee, and Walking Dead.
Walking Dead.
Walking Dead is good.
So they're the ones that are my favorites at the moment. And at the moment,
Dexter either, and I know it's popular.
How'd you like the end of Dexter, Wicked?
It was terrible.
You didn't like it, huh? A lot of people
ending.
didn't like it.
It's the worst ending ever. Like in all series, is the worst ending.
Did you see the ending of Lost?
I loved Lost in season 1 and 2, but I just lost interest after I lost interest. I've been after season 2, yeah. Because I heard they got off the island, and then they came back.
Yeah, it became into a whole flopping through time thing. Yeah, dude, Lost was always hard to follow. Obviously, I like the beginning seasons better than the end seasons. I usually do in shows, but except for Breaking Bad, that darn show was great throughout. And then you could watch Better Call Saul, which is just kind of continuing. It's also
I love
great.
that show.
Yeah,
I love that show.
Yeah,
I hadn't seen that one either.
Well, you can't because it's a spiff off of Breaking Bad. You need to see Breaking Bad.
You wouldn't understand Better Call Saul if you haven't seen Breaking Bad.
Yeah, I am.
I just love, you know how it's if you watch it now, if you watch Better Call Saul now, it's very slow, but it's brilliant. It's just the pacing's really slow, but somehow it's brilliant how they do it.
Yeah. Oh, I agree. Adam is saying that Better Call Saul would go last, like it's the least popular, and that's true. I mean, it's no Breaking Bad, but when you have that passion and love for Breaking Bad, it's like yes. And thank you very much, Misbehaving. I appreciate that.
Donation hype.
Donation hype, and that's it for our TV stuff. I think. Goon, did you give us your top 5?
Top 5.
Or your top series?
I would say, Game of Thrones as far as series. That's Joshua, Band of Brothers. Yeah, yeah, that's a
Yeah, I
great
like
one.
that. I like that one too.
But Game of Thrones, like Walking Dead, Fear the Walking Dead, I love those. But you guys probably laugh at me, but I like Gold Rush and Baron Sea Gold. I like the Crab Show. What is it? Deadliest Catch. I just watch. I just
I
watch
love
Crab
that.
crazy
show.
stuff.
Do you
Yeah, I
like? Do you
mean,
like the? Do you like the ice truckers
yeah, Ice
show?
Road Truckers. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I watched it until I don't know that they made another season though. I think
No,
that
I
they
don't think
quit
so.
after last season, but yeah, I watched that one. I like that type of stuff, man. I don't know. It's interesting. Um, I did watch the
Bachelor.
show where they
That-
no where
Bachelor.
they bid on the storage units or something. But
Storage Wars. That was good.
I heard that was all set up, so I quit
Yeah.
watching it. But
That made
I
everyone in
watched that for
America
a while.
think they can go to any storage place and become rich, me included.
Oh,
Yeah,
I love that.
Tell me you didn't
I
talk
love
to a
that
friend and be like, dude, let's just go buy a couple of storage bins and like get lucky.
yeah.
I've
Let's
done-
get.
We all said that.
I actually have. I've actually did it.
Have you really?
Yeah, and it wasn't a good investment. Trust me.
Oh,
no.
God, that's funny.
I got a really old rug, and that's it. That's it. It wasn't worth anything.
Wow.
You didn't
It
get a
wasn't
number
even Persian.
with Superman? You get a number with Superman, dude?
No.
That's funny.
Oh,
Let's
man.
get to some of the questions. We have a handful right here. How do you feel, and I'm going to ask you, Wicked, because I don't know, and I know Goon doesn't, about the new landscape Brawl Stars? Do you like it or no?
I don't mind it. Like, I don't mind it. It's what I don't like about the new Brawl Stars is I just think the joystick configuration at the moment. It's the aiming it's different now than before. So yeah, the landscape's fine. Just I think the movement is just different for me now.
It's got to be hard, too. Like,
There's like two joysticks. There's two joysticks to aim. There's a joystick to aim now. It's weird.
it's got to
weird for
be
me.
hard to, like, learn a game, play it for a year or however long, a certain way, and then have it completely flopped on you, you know?
Oh yeah, because I was there before it was released to the world, but before people knew about it, and I played it since then at hardcore, and then they just changed, and it's like, wow, this is like a different game now. So
Last question, unless if more come in through the chat right now. Have any of you ever played Call of Duty? And I'm going to expand on that. That one's coming from Harishi. And which Call of Duty is your favorite? Goon, I know that you've played, right?
Yeah. You know what? The first one, Call of Duty 4, I think it was called Modern Warfare,
Yeah.
is my favorite Call of Duty, period. I think after that, they set the bar. And then after that, it was like, okay. And I played Call of Duty for a while after that. But
Until now, like you just stopped playing a couple of months ago, right?
yeah. The one before Advanced Warfighter was my last Call of Duty. I despised Advanced Warfighter. I played it, or Advanced War, yeah.
Warfare.
I played it, but I hated it. And then that next one, I was just like, dude, I'm so done with this flying and walking on
Infinity
walls.
Wars.
Yeah,
What was it
yeah.
called?
I never played it.
Yeah. Infinite
never
Warfare.
Infinite
Yeah,
Warfare.
Infinite Warfare. Yeah, that's it. I never played that one. I switched strictly to Battlefield at that point.
Great
And then
game.
they put out
Yeah.
that World War One, and I was like,
Man,
that just
was it Infinity Wars? Sorry, Advanced Warfare. No, Anyway, the trailer for the one before World War II, the Call of Duty before that one, got the most dislikes on YouTube.
Really?
wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because they didn't want another futuristic Call of Duty. They wanted to go back in time, like World War II.
Yeah, I mean,
Right.
everyone hated the boots off the ground stuff, myself included.
Exactly.
Um,
hate
And I bought this last one. What's the last one? World War II.
I like
guess
it.
World
I like it. I don't play a lot of it, but I do like it. At least you're a soldier again, and it's not Halo. We don't play Call of Duty because we want to play Halo. We play Halo
Exactly.
because you want to play Halo, and it's a great game in itself. But
Hey,
man,
Joe loves it. or Sergeant Gaming or whatever his name.
I don't even
had.
know his new name, but yeah, the new one is good because it's back to what Call of Duty is. By the way, my favorite Call of Duty, and I disagree with you about Call of Duty Modern Warfare, Goon. I think Modern Warfare 2 was the best Call of Duty ever.
Mm.
I love
Modern
that
Warfare
game.
2?
Modern Warfare 2,
Oh no, man.
the best.
I think I was a Counter-Strike person back then.
Oh,
So
were you?
I didn't get to play Call of Duty, the old ones. So
Was it the kill streaks you liked on that one, Echo?
It was. I love the weapons. I love the UMP and the FAMAS in that game. I'm telling you, man, I put hundreds of hours into that game. Maybe more. There used to be something that you kind of like hook up, a website that you hook up, and it like tells everyone how many hours you played, and everything. And that by far was my largest, most amount played. But
can't
I
beat
played it, man.
GoldenEye.
Oh wow.
GoldenEye was great too. We got Brian Russell asking, would you rather a Town Hall 15 or Clash of Clans 2?
Oh,
It's 2.
I prefer Clash of Clans 2 just for the hype.
Clash of Clans 2
As a
because
creator.
then
Yeah.
because if you start Clash of Clans from the beginning, it's going to take so long to get to Town Hall 15, and then there'll be updates after that. So if you have Clash of Clans 2, everyone starts off fresh, and the hype would be like real.
Yeah.
And they could add a lot of
Good for
stuff
us.
too, man. They could add a lot of stuff.
They could change it
Yeah.
any way they want, really.
Yeah.
Dude,
Clash of Clans 2 Battle Royale. The
Let's-
Barbarian
let's-
drops into the world.
Let's tag Clash of Clans in that. Hashtag Clash of Clans 2. That'd be.
We could do
That's
that.
a good idea.
Oh,
And our last question, clan games. Are they? This is from Tim, and someone asked earlier as well. I don't remember who it was, but a lot of people complain that clan games are too often and the grind is too much and it's taking away from everything else. How do you guys feel?
I don't think it is. I feel like it adds to the game because the rewards are really cool. Like,
They're awesome.
it actually saves you time if you think about it, because you do. If you think about the tasks that you need to do in clan games, you already do anyway. Like kill the Barbarian King up to level 15 or something. You do that anyway in farming,
Right.
so you might as well get rewarded for it.
Mm-hmm.
And those runes that you get, man, they fill up your storages like straight away. Like,
Yeah.
it's
you
such a
get
good.
rewarded. You get rewarded for participation for sure, man.
Yeah,
I mean, if you're farming right now, it's worth it. It's worth
it's definitely worth it.
And we've all made videos where you got the troop upgrade, where people used it in their attack for war, and that in and of itself makes it worth it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Now, if someone doesn't want to participate, they're not forced to. So
No,
Exactly.
but I think what the problem is, the rewards are great and everyone wants them, but they don't want to participate, but they still want the rewards. So it's like they're getting pulled in both ways. Like, I want that, but man, I have to do this again. But really, you need to only complete one challenge, and you get all the rewards. But I mean, do you want to be that guy in the clan?
No, you never want to be that guy.
You never want to be that guy. Guys, I have nothing more to talk about. How long have we been going? We've been going for 2 hours, just under 2 hours. Nice long stream. I've had a good time. Anything that you guys want to add to this conversation? Anything that you want to say before I start to close up shop here? Kay is that guy.
I'm
How long
that guy
does
too, most
how long does the show usually go for?
2 hours.
2 hours is pretty standard. It's come to. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good effort, guys. It didn't even feel that long. It felt like maybe an hour, but no.
It's because we're
not
we're
too-
good company, man. We're good company.
Did you ask Wicked about his wafu?
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 Don't know what
Is that
is.
waffles?
It must be a college kid term.
Okay. Yeah, we're too old for that.
I don't know what it is, Booby. Goon, you got any last words? I know you always have a motivational something to leave with.
Yeah.
Well, guys, look, I guess I'm so stoked. Thank you so much for the questions. And guys, there again, let's reiterate. We announce our next guest. Get those questions in, guys. You guys control this show. you guys make the Springtrap. Your questions steer us and guide us through the show. We love the funny ones. We love the serious ones. Wafu equals girlfriend. So apparently he's asking about your girlfriend, Wicked. But anyway, you guys make the Springtrap what it is, and I want you guys to understand that. You guys have that power, whether it be on Twitter, in the many Discords we are in. You guys make the show what it is. And so that's all I want to do is just remind you guys of that fact. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I am completely stoked. Wicked, I'm so glad I got to meet you. Dude, playing PUBG with you yesterday was awesome. I've been stoked ever since, and I want to do it some more. So hopefully
definitely, man. Oh, we definitely should do a schedule or something, because it's good to do a squad for content, for sure.
Especially when you're still running around in underwear. Of course you want to run around with a squad. He wants to use you, Goon. That's what it is. He wants that chicken.
I need a bodyguard, man.
Exactly. There's the truth.
I'm not going to talk about what was said on Twitter about his underwear. But we know.
The bulge?
Yes,
oh, boy, here it is. You can't resist the bulge. But anyway, anytime you want to team up, man, you let me know, Wicked. I'm down.
Sounds great.
And Wicked, any last things you want to tell people? Tell people where they can find you, or anything like that? Obviously, the links are in the description, and our Twitters are under our faces. But anything more you want to say? A little bit of self-promo.
Thanks for tuning in to the Springtrap. It's a very honor to be here. You guys are doing really well. It always pops up on my feed, and I always check it out every time I see it. So you guys are doing really well. You can find me in my channel, Wicked Gaming. You search on YouTube, you can definitely find it. I guess a sneak peek for you guys is the next Epic Clash Battles episode is Magic Archer versus Princess. That's going to be out on the last day of the month. So check that out. Yeah.
Right on.
And
thanks, guys. Thanks for having me here.
Do you think we should get your Valkyrie as a guest on the Springtrap?
She would definitely be up for it if you guys want her on here.
Could she dress as the Valkyrie on the Springtrap?
She could definitely dress up. She could definitely dress up as a Valkyrie. I can make that happen.
This may be something we should discuss.
There may be opportunities.
That would be a really hype stream if you guys.
It would be, and it would just be the Valkyrie is the guest. It's the Valkyrie.
Valkyrie. I like that, dude.
That would be sick. Let's make it happen.
I'm down to make that happen, man. I'm down to make that happen. But guys, thanks so much for coming down. Wicked, thank you too, man. I know that you and I have been kind of like virtual friends for a while, and it was really great to actually get you on cam and get you in here. I've wanted to for a while, so thank you very much. I respect so much. I have a lot of respect for what you do and what you offer the community. I think you're really great.
Pleasure, man.
So I'm glad we could get you on here. And guys, make sure that if for some reason you're not subscribe to Wicked or Goon. Again, their links are in the description of this video. Make sure you head on over there and do that. Also follow them on Twitter, which their links are right underneath their faces. Wicked Gaming 00. Is that 007 because of 007? Is that why that's because
of...
yeah, it is.
Gamer, that's a gamer there, dude.
That's funny.
The win.
1337 as well. Yeah.
That's funny. But anyway, guys, thanks so much. I hope you had a good time. I know that we all did, and we'll see all you guys back next week, most likely on Saturday at 10 p.m. with episode what is it going to be? 19 of the Springtrap. Can you believe, Goon? 19 episodes already?
Wow.
It's going.
Wow.
Who's your guest? Is there a sneak peek on the guest?
We were just talking about it beforehand. We're not really 100% sure yet. We haven't confirmed anyone yet. We usually do by midweek, but we're probably going to have a guest confirmed by early this week, and we'll get it to you guys then. So, but that's been it today, guys. We'll keep it locked on Twitter for that announcement of who our next guest is going to be. And we love all of you and appreciate you being here and all the support that you throw, whether it be donations, whether it be just being here with us. It's just all great, and thank you so much. But that's been it. Take care, guys. See you later, and be good.
Be good at it.
Or be good
Let's
at
go.
it. Let's go.